A few days back, I upgraded to Apple's latest operating system, Big Sur version 11.2.3, and soon after ran into a few issues. Some of the third-party apps could not be launched, and the system would inform me that the apps were damaged and needed to be moved to the bin. On further investigation, I found out that it was Apple's security utility, Gatekeeper, that was causing these issues. If you've encountered similar problems, please watch on. As you may be aware, Gatekeeper was launched in OS X Lion as a command line utility, and then later on it was given a graphical user interface in OS X Mountain Lion. Basically, this security utility controls which apps can be launched on your shiny Mac. By default, you have two options available. If you go to System Preferences, under Security and Privacy, you will see that you can run apps which you have downloaded from the App Store, and the second option is you can run apps from the App Store and identified developers who have been approved by Apple. Now, there ought to be a third option as well, which should allow you to run apps downloaded from anywhere, and that has been hidden since OS X Sierra. To enable or disable the Gatekeeper, we have two options. Option number one is to use the terminal, and option number two is to use a piece of software called Onyx from Titanium Software to get the job done. So let's launch terminal. Using Spotlight. And in terminal, we are going to type in this command. Now, we are asking the system to disable the Gatekeeper because currently it is enabled. You will see that the third option, which should be run apps from anywhere, that isn't visible to us, that isn't available to us. So after we run this command, that third option will become available to us. So it'll ask us for a password, so enter your password. And now let's check the status of the Gatekeeper by typing in this command. And it says that the Gatekeeper is disabled. So if you want to see that in the graphical user interface, you need to close this and relaunch System Preferences. Security and Privacy. And now you will see that because the Gatekeeper is disabled, the third option is available to you. Right? So this is the first way you could get past the Gatekeeper and you can install apps from anywhere. So what we're going to do now is we will enable the Gatekeeper again, and then we will use the Onyx software to disable it. To enable the Gatekeeper, you could simply copy this command from the terminal and paste it and change the disable bit to enable. Press enter. And let's check the status again. copy this command and paste it and press enter. And now it tells us that the Gatekeeper has been enabled. To see that in the graphical user interface, if I shut this down and then relaunch System Preferences, Security and Privacy, you will see that the option to install from anywhere is now not available to us. Okay, so we'll shut the terminal window now, and this time round what we'll do is we'll launch Onyx and then basically do the same thing using a graphical user interface, right? So you can download Onyx from Titanium software. So once you've downloaded it and installed it, then we launch Onyx. And once we've launched Onyx, it'll ask us for our password, so enter your password. And basically what we need to do is, in the Onyx toolbar, go to Parameters. And in Parameters, you need to look at the Miscellaneous tab. If you click on that, and down here it says turn off Gatekeeper. Now, the minute we turn off Gatekeeper, we will then have the third option available, that is to install software from any other source. Okay, so let's turn the Gatekeeper off. And it's basically warning us that it's going to shut down the System Preferences window and relaunch it. And there, it's relaunched it, and now you will see that the Gatekeeper has been disabled because the third option is available to us. So you could use any one of these two methods to get around Gatekeeper and to install third-party apps. In conclusion, however, it would be a wise thing to let Gatekeeper be active as long as it's not causing you any problems, so as to protect yourself from accidental installation of malware. So that's it for now. I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Take care.